Hi team, welcome to my first live video. I'm sort of emotional about it. It's 2024, so we've decided to try something new today. We'll see how this goes. It could be an epic fail. It could be wonderful. So let us know. We have about 3 minutes here for a warm up for your weights today. I'm going to have you start with 5, 15s, 20 to 30. That's just a reference. I'm hoping we can build on that though. So I do want a wide range of equipment here and dumbbells, all right? So let's get started with that warm up, and we're going to work our wrist because we do have some walkouts and push-ups. So just go ahead and give me some circles on that wrist. Oh, and start your watch. I want this credit today. Yesterday was kind of a low day. So go ahead and find it if you can. We got it. Good. All right, now shake out those wrists here as well. Just move them around, get them loosened up. Now I want you to crisscross your arms here. Give yourself a big hug. Raise and lower those elbows. There you go. That's it, up and down, just 2 minutes. We're gonna hurry. We'll do some activation though and get going. All right, there you go, open wide, crisscross the other way. Give yourself a big hug, up and down with those elbows. Ooh, there we go. Feel that nice. Up, down, up, down. All right, we're gonna go into now some good mornings. I want you to reach around, interlace your fingers, elbows back, feet, hip width apart, and we're just gonna bend over till we come to tabletop and then back up. All right, so parallel to the ground here and up. There you go. Just stretching out those hamstrings a bit. We'll go a little bit wider in a second. We'll go into those airplane arms. Push the bottom towards the back wall. Level out here, form a tabletop with your body. So I should be able to place your water jug on your back here. Yeah, right, Tatum. All right, let's go wide now, arms out like airplane wings. We're gonna come down and up. We'll come a couple times, down and up. On this one, we're gonna cross, little windmill, and up, good, and cross, and up. All right, there's no music today. All right, this is our first, but please feel free. I almost created a little playlist for you, but put your music on there, something that you like that energizes you, okay? We're working to shine our light. We're working today to reduce stress, to feel good, so we can spread a little joy and a little light around the world in 2024, all right? And reach one more for me. Nice work. All right, we just have a few more seconds. Let's go ahead. Shoulder shrugs, rotate back with this. I want you to reach the shoulders up and then back. Exaggerate that movement. 15 seconds counting down. Let's go forward now, up and around. This first part, no equipment needed for our warm-up or for our activation. And then we'll get into a little bit of weights, and then we'll go into our main set. All right, we're gonna go. I just want us to bend over. I want you to reach up into an I here with those arms, thumbs up. And we're gonna come down. I want you to reach out to that T and squeeze that back. Nice work. And then we're gonna make an A or a cobra here, squeezing, folding the shoulder blades in. Nice. I don't rush this. I want a good squeeze. Good, a good pause, and then back. You can call that an A if you want. I, T, and cobra. Nice work. Let's come down to the ground. Let's get those glutes going with a little bridge here. So right now, if you have an arch, as I do here, we're just gonna slightly tuck, not a whole lot, but just a little bit. I want you to squeeze your bum here, and I want you to press into raise. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Bridge up and down. Really try to feel activation on the bottom, not here in the thighs as much, okay? We want to get back here. Play with the positioning of your feet. If you go out too far, you're going to get a lot of hamstring in, too close, a lot of quad. Somewhere in between here, okay? Squeezing and lifting. Good. Let's go ahead now, one leg at a time with a march, just to mix it up, to give one side a chance to work on its own. There we go. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. We're going to hit that side plank. I always love a good side plank for a warm-up and activation of the core. Let's bend our knees. Feet are behind us. Shoulder above the elbow. Lift those hips. Let's hold right here. For most of us, this is going to be good enough. We can just stay right here. Hips are up high. Hips are forward. If you want to challenge, let's raise that knee up and down here. Hold your hand here or here. What I don't want is us leaning forward into that side plank. All right, make sure we're using our obliques here, that we're lifting high. This is not necessary. We can stay here if that's where we need to be, or here. Going live today, we will not have our windows up than we normally do, so I'll try to give modifications as we go. Halfway team, let's go to that other side. Here we go. I don't think I've done live. My husband's in here helping out with us today. I haven't done a live since COVID, Zoom. It's been a long time, so it's kind of fun, There we go, up and down, or just hold, hips forward, hips up. You know, I know we can raise them up off the ground, but see how high you can get them towards that ceiling, the sky. 3, 2, and 1, rest. We're gonna go to a bulldog plank with shoulder tap. For some of you, we're just gonna hold this plank. I want you to draw the belly button in and zip it up into the ribs, but I don't want you to change your back position. Keep it neutral. Raise the knees just a little bit off the ground. 3, 2, and 1, and we're holding. Now, if you can, challenge yourself. See if you can touch an elbow, a hand, or a shoulder and maintain that position. So I'm not gonna rock to get there. And keep those hips squared as I tap out, nice and slow. Keeping those knees just above, finding that neutral spine. That's it, team, nice and slow. Woo, feeling it there. 3, 2, and 1. Pick up your weights. I'm gonna say 8, 10, or 15. One weight, we're gonna do a squat to press here. Let's go with the weight in your right hand, right shoulder. 3, 2, and 1. We're squatting to press. You can use your legs here, or if you have a lighter weight, maybe we squat and then press to get the shoulder warmed up. I'm gonna go in a one fluid motion here, moving from my feet up to my shoulder here, working the entire body, including that core in between. Whew, especially with this weight offsetting the body. There we go. 3, 2, and 1. We have a little cardio because we want to sweat a little bit before we get started. I don't know about you, but as I age, I need a little bit more of a warm up. We're gonna go with jumping jacks today. You can take it low, you can take it high. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Let's work 30 seconds. 30 seconds, and we're gonna go back to that squat. You're like, wait, what about the left arm? We'll get there, left shoulder will get there. We're gonna do it after this, all right? I know my heart rate's going up. Check those watches. We should be elevating it, but it shouldn't be too high. I want you to have some energy for our weights later. So if you need to stay here, stay here. We're all good. We're gonna get through it. It's 30 minutes. It's gonna be a good workout. We're gonna feel energized. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Grab your weights, team. Left arm, squat to press. Use your legs if you'd like. Squat, then pause and press. Woo. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Let's press it out. On this one, that weight is coming right up over our shoulders. We're gonna feel our arm up by our ear. A lot of times I see people punching out and ahead, maybe because there's tightness around the shoulder, lack of mobility. But if you can, try to get right up by that ear. If not, go lighter and see if that helps you. Woo! If you're still having issues, talk to me. We'll work it out. Woo! There we go. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Back to those jumping jacks. Take it low again, or take it high with me. This time, I'm gonna go up overhead instead of out to the side with my arms. You can do the same here. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Last one here in our full warm up and activation exercises. We're gonna go into our main circuit. There's only 4 exercises today. Keeping it simple so I don't screw this up. No. Also, we only have 30 minutes. I wanna get you in and out. I want you to have a good lunch after this and get back to work in your day. Woo. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. All right, 30 seconds of rest. Take a sip of water if you want. On this first exercise, we're looking at maybe 15 to 20. That's what I will be using. I'm gonna start with a 15. It's a minute-long interval. So keep that in mind as you choose your weight. We have 3 rounds. So you can start a little lighter, warm up with it, see how you feel in that minute, and then add weight as we go. You have 2 more rounds to keep adding, which is great. We're gonna start here with a reverse lunge, squat, reverse lunge, squat. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Reverse to squat. I have 2 dumbbells here. Now, what happens a lot of times that I see on this reverse lunge, when we go to squat, because we're narrow, our knees do this, okay? I want you to stay narrow with that squat. That means we may not go very deep with that narrow squat. That's okay. We're staying in those quads today. Whew, there we go. Back and forth. If that lunge bothers you, we're a halfway team. We have a minute here. If that lunge bothers you, step back with a straight leg. Find your squat. Step back a little bit into that front leg and up, all right? You don't have to bend that back knee as much. Whew. You can feel my heart rate high today. It's one of those days. Oh, we made it. We made it, no problem. 3, 2, and 1. All right, here I'm going to suggest 5, 8, 5 and 8, somewhere in that range. I'm going to go with 8. It'll probably be the only weight I'll use the entire time. We're going to do, this is a hybrid. We're going to row, kick back into those triceps, and we're going to come out to a rear fly. 3, 2, and 1. Row it up so you get that 90 degrees. We're going to kick back into those triceps, give it a squeeze, bring it back down. I want you to find that rear fly. Here you go. Notice the bend in my arm on that stays the same. And down, good. Rear fly. Holy moly. I don't know. I'm feeling a little tired today, I have to say. But you're keeping me here and energized, so thank you. Back down. And rear fly. Good job. Row. Kick back. Say it to yourself. Release. Rear fly. I know. It's a thinker. We're turning that brain on. And down. Now, try to squeeze those glutes. Try to rely on your core here as we're bent over with this weight. If you feel, try not to swing. Was I swinging? Call me out. Whew, let me know. You can stand up and release and come back down when you're ready. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. We made it through that one. Just 2 more exercises here. This is a kettlebell. I'm going to start with 30, hoping to go up to 35 on the second third. We're going to go into a clean with the dumbbell. And I said kettlebell because I usually use kettlebells. But we're going to come up, short, bring it here, hit my mic, and then find that squat, okay? 3, 2, and 1. Hips are towards the back wall. We're going to thrust them forward, bring the weight up to our chest, and then find that squat. Another thinker. Hybrid exercises here. That's why they're a minute long. We're just working for them. And I'm going to make sure this thing is still blue. We're good. Don't want to lose you today. Squat. Good. Push the hips back. I kind of shrug and pull the weight up. Whew. Catch it in my hands. I'm not throwing it around though. All right. I'm really just bringing the elbows high and then dropping them under the weight, finding that squat. Start light on this one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we may have a visitor if we're not careful here. For those of you who don't know my dog, Gona, he's trying to make his way in. We'll keep him out today. There we go. Good. Push the hips back. Squat. Maybe at the end he can say hello. 3, 2, and 1. That is one of my favorites. If that heart rate didn't go up, good for you. No, it doesn't matter. We're going to do a walkout push-up. In these hybrids, we can break them down. On our next circuit, I will show you. We're going to walk it out here. We're going to find a kneeling or toe push-up, and then we're going to walk it back in. It's your choice to stand or not in between if you need that rest. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! We're down. There's no music here to hide my heavy breathing, so I'm sorry. You're getting the real deal here. Yes, I do breathe heavy. I had someone the other day, a friend of mine, who went for a run, and I was complaining about a knee issue or something of the sort, and she says, "Oh, I'm glad to hear that you're mortal." I was like, "What? Of course I'm mortal." All right, we're halfway. Of course I still get tired. And this stuff is tough. But I get to talk through it. I get to walk you through it. It kind of takes my mind away from that. All right, back out, all the way. Big push-up for me, toes or knees. If the walkout becomes too much, no worries. Just work on your push-up. We want to get those push-ups down. So focus on your push-ups. 3, 2, and 1. I really did think about giving us 30 seconds here, but I gave us 20. Grab a sip of water. We're going right back to this. We're going to bang this out so you have some more lunchtime break. All right, lunge, lunge, squat. Your decision to go up. I'm going to try to go up to 20s. We'll see. Here we go. Step it back and find your squat with me. 3, 2, and 1. Step it back. So we're working about 50 seconds by the time I get through this. Listen, I didn't mention it earlier, but if these intervals are too long, and they may be today, that's okay. Cut it back, 30 seconds, 45 seconds, 40 seconds, whatever works for you. Woo, make it your own. I'm here to guide you, just like anything else you do. Woo, we're halfway, team. Over halfway. Round 2. Just 4 exercises. They're long, but just 3 sets. We can do it. 15 more seconds. Again, watch your knees. All right? If they're touching, we don't want that. Push them out over those second to third toes. You may not squat as deep, but that's okay. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. You'll notice I went lower, upper, to give us a little break. Again, just to review, we're going to row. We're going to kick it back into those triceps. We're going to bring it down, and we're going to find rear fly. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Row. Kick back. Try not to swing. Squeeze at the top. Give it a pause so we know that the weight is right for us. If I come up here and I can't hold and squeeze, I would say it's just a little bit too heavy. You should be able to give it a little bit of control, a little bit of a pause. Doesn't have to be forever long, but just a little. Woo, that's it. Row, extend, release back down. Just trace your path, rear fly. We're a halfway, team. Keep it up. There's a lot going on in this one. You are going to be ready for the rest of your workday. Or whatever it is you're doing. Everybody has something, I'm sure. Oh, there you go. You'll be ready. Even if you have kids at home napping, you'll be ready for their energetic selves after this. You'll be just as energized for them. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, squat to clean here. I'm going to try it. I'm sorry. Really, it's a clean to squat. We'll start with those hips back. I'm going up to 35 for reference. We're going to push the hips back. We're going to reach the elbows up, elbows together in that squat. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Now, let's say you're really having trouble with this move. Like, oh, it's just too much. I understand how to find that squat. Because we just did lunges, I would just have you push your hips back. Work on this little deadlift, squeezing. Just work on that move. Forget this other fancy stuff today. Woo, here we go. Get that form. Good. Hips back, thrust, lift the weight. Ooh, find that squat underneath it. There you go. All right, we're halfway. Again, find your interval that works for you. I would love to see you work at least 8 to 10 reps if you can. But if that's not for you today, that's okay. You're doing something, you're moving, it all counts. Woo, 10 seconds. 5 seconds. You got it. 3, 2, and 1. All right, team. Note how you felt. If you went up on weight, whether we can do it one more round like that, or maybe we need another increase. This is our walkout to push up. And walk it back in. Again, if you're tired, a stand is okay. Come up out of that. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Let's do it. 1 minute of work here. And then we just have one more round. Is it a tough round? It is. It's just 4 minutes of work. We can do it. I know you can do it. Just modify where needed. You can modify with lighter weight. You can modify your interval time and give yourself more rest. That way, we're halfway, team. Keep going here and push. Good. My goal for you in 2024, if you're not already there, is to find Make sure that we can do a full push-up from our toes. All right, if you have any questions about getting there, let me know. I have a little fun way to get you there that you can do at home if you have some stairs, or even just, you can use a couch, a countertop, something inclined. 3, 2, and 1. All right, the rest is just 20 seconds, but we can do this, team. Heart rate may be elevating a little bit. Maybe you take a few more seconds here and you join me on this reverse lunge squat. In a few seconds, okay? Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Step it back. Find your squat. Step it back. Find that squat. Now, usually those knees kind of cave in as we stand up. So I just want you to be aware as you go to stand, push them out over the second, third toes. You can do it. Just take some focus and a little bit of slower movement. Whew. Who's feeling good? Who's ready to tackle their day? I know I am. And I wasn't before this, but now I am. We're halfway, team. Halfway. That's your chance to either lighten the load with lighter weights, body weight, or give yourself some rest. Oh, there you go. Keep it coming. 15 more seconds. You can do this. It's our last round. You're not going to come back to these. That's the beauty. Oh, there you go. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Rest, team, rest. All right, back to upper body. We're going to row, kick it back, working the triceps. Whew. Not an easy muscle to build. And into rear flies. I'll demonstrate again. Kick it back, all the way down, rear fly. 3, 2, and 1. Let's do it. I'm sorry about the sniffles. I woke up with the sniffles today. That's it. Back down. Ooh. On those flies, we're not trying to extend the arms out flat here. There's a small bend. And we're not changing that bend where we tighten out the arms or extend the arms entirely. There's a little bit of a bat wing in there, okay? A little bit of that bend. Woo, we're halfway. Keep them coming. Let's see what we can get here. There you go. Up, kick it. Extend with strength, with form. Woo, there you go. On down and out wide. It's been a long time since I've done this move. I feel so good. Woo, we're there, team. 7 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Great job. We can put those weights away. We can forget that exercise. Probably my favorite one today, though. All right, I'm going to go back to that 35. It's the last one. Try that heavier weight if you went up. If you tire out, find your lighter weight and keep working. 3, 2, and 1. Hips back. Clean it up. Find your squat. There are 2 moves here. A clean where we're bringing the weight up, and then we're falling into a squat, goblet squat. Woo, there you go. I want you to really focus on squeezing your bottom as you drive those hips forward. Whew, good. Nice work. If this is your least favorite, it's your last one today. Hurrah. Woo. We're halfway. There's your 30 seconds. If that's what you need, maybe you go down in weight and you try to keep moving. Maybe you need to stop because form is not there. It's all good. We're here. We're doing it. Oh, yes. We're reducing that stress today. We're trying to get those feel-good vibes going. And we're trying to spread a little joy and a little shine a little bit. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Holy moly. Just push-ups. Listen, if you're getting tired, you have a wall. We can push up off the wall. Start the floor, raise it up, find a counter, bench, a chair. All right? There's always ways to modify to keep moving. Don't give up on yourself. 3, 2, and 1. Big breath. Here we go. We're walking it out. We're going to find that push-up. We're going to walk it in. Either all the way up to a stand or here. I want to focus on getting as many push-ups in. So I'm going to go ahead and stay low. But if we're not there today, physically, mentally, emotionally, whatever it is, whatever's going on, that's okay. Because guess what? You showed up, you're fitting it in, you're moving, you're doing the best you can. You give it your 10 for today. We're halfway. Every day is different. Your 10 today is not your 10 tomorrow, and your 10 tomorrow will not be the 10 the next day. It's always changing, and that's okay. You do what you can. Woo! Here we go. We're getting there, team, and we have cool down after this. That's a quick 30. Wow. That's it. Walk it in. I'm going to be sad to see it go here. Woo! 3, 2, and 1. Cool down. Let's grab a sip of water. We're going to get that heart rate down. It went up just a bit. Again, normally you can pause with the rest. When you show up live, here's a bonus. We just have to keep moving, right? Just change your intervals if you need to. Let's breathe in. Arms up overhead. Big breath in through the nose. And then we're going to exhale. And as we exhale, just practice kind of bringing that belly button in and zipping it up into the ribs. Okay, good practice. Here we go. Breathe in. We have just 4 minutes of stretch time. Please don't just walk away and hurry over to your desk again without cooling down and resetting. You'll thank me later. You want that energy. You want to feel energized. You want to feel good. We need to reset before we go back to our day. Good. Last one, we're going to hold it at the top. Inhale and hold. Exhale. Let it all go. Whatever it is, let it go right there. The rest of the day is going to be a good day. Let's bring that left arm across, shoulders down. Stretch out the shoulders after walking out and going into those push-ups. Whew, thank you, thank you. I hope you got a chance to tune in. If you didn't, this will be saved. We'll have it online. Whew. Let's bring that left ear to left shoulder now. Keep hugging that arm in. Practice breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth, letting that heart rate return. Let's switch. Right arm across the body, shoulders out of the ears. Find that breath. Focus on breathing now. Good thing to do throughout the day is to tune into your breath. Being healthy and feeling well is more than just the workout, okay? There's so many more things. It's moving well. It's stress level. It's how much sleep we get. We want to focus on that right ear to right shoulder. And it seems overwhelming because there's a lot. Just focus on one for a while. Let's reach behind, shoulders back, chest out. If you cannot reach here with your fingertips, grab your towel or a band and reach on that. That will help. Oh, just 2 minutes, not long enough. Let's reach that right leg around the left. We're going to come down, touch the toes, reach up to the sky, come down and touch those toes again. Reach back up nice and high. Last one here, and I want you to hold. Great job. Let's switch. Left leg around. We're going to reach down. I can't touch my toes on this side. Note to self, we need to work on it. Reach down and reach high. Good. And reach down, fold and hold. All right, let's spread those feet wide this time like we did in the beginning. Toes are slightly in. We're just going to fold over and come to the floor, dropping that chin and finding a breath. Let's walk over to that left leg. Grab the outside here with your right hand. I want you to think about just kind of pulling that shoulder towards that leg. Don't overdo it. You may not move at all, but at least kind of visually feel that. Focus on that little rotation. Good. Let's walk over to the other side, same thing. So left arm reaches around, grabs the outside of that right leg, and just give it a gentle tug. I don't rotate very far. I don't have that kind of flexibility, but I am receiving a good stretch here, and so are you. There we go. Let's go to the center, hold again, down the middle here. Let's bring those arms out wide like an airplane. Come up to the top. Not a lot of time. Let's get a side bend in here to the right. Left arm up and over. Look up at your arm if you'd like. Maybe it feels better to look at me. Maybe down. Get a nice side stretch. We're gonna come up to the other side. And that's gonna be our 30-minute workout, our first live. I appreciate you tuning in, even if it wasn't live. Thank you for checking us out. I hope that you'll come back. Don't forget to like and subscribe if this is your first time. We appreciate you, and we'll see you hopefully again soon. Bye-bye.